What's up, dogs? I'm gonna show you how to save the world, or how I think is the way to save the world. So I'm out here in the square in Marion. Here's my sign. I've been sitting out at that corner over there, holding this sign and waving at people. So I was really on the fence of making a video about this, because I really think it's dumb when like people donate to homeless people and all that, and just for views and stuff like that. Like, it's definitely better to do stuff anonymously or whatever, but I do feel like things like this are what the world needs to make it better. And if you want to say fix it, I don't know, the world's fine as it is, but I think it ups the vibration of the world doing stuff like this, because a lot of people are fighting right now, and I'm for protests and all that for sure. But as far as the like left wing, right wing, and all the labels, and you're this and I'm that, and things that separate us and make lines between me and you and divide us, I think it's important to do things that bring us back together instead of separate us. And all the fighting is just tearing us all apart and causing a lot of problems. I was gonna put United We Stand, Divided We Fall on the sign, and I don't know, I just wanted to go simpler than that, I feel like. And I just put Smile, You Are Loved, because it's just simple. I feel like it hits every person, and it brings a smile to somebody's face and maybe makes their day, because a lot of people don't get touched by just genuine like kindness or genuine like love every day, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's a lot of dark clouds on people, and sometimes it just takes like a little bit of light to really change somebody's day or life or whatever. Just give them something to go for, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm probably gonna try to keep doing stuff like this, and I encourage everybody to do the same, and just do little things that kind of like switch shit up and kind of make people think, and you know, up the vibration of the world little by little, because I think that's how we make big change, you know what I mean? Another part of it is I'm reading a meditation book right now by Ram Dass, and it's different ways to meditate. And one of the ways was just like dedication, or I think is what he calls it, but it's basically just like, you know, when you're struggling, dedicate that struggle to God or to the world, you know what I mean? And that's just a way of like prayer, a way of meditating. It's like, instead of just suffering, it's I'm suffering for something. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just a way to dedicate that to the world. Whatever you're doing, anything can become meditation. And I had really beefed up gloves, and I got like warm weather gear and all this shit, but I just like stood out there and was like waving at people with no gloves for the purpose of I feel like it should be hard, and it makes me think it's like I'm dedicating this, like the pain to the to like the peace of the world, is what I was thinking while I was doing it, because it's cold as shit out. And I basically did it until my hands hurt bad as shit, and still was trying to wave at people. And it's just, I feel like things like that, like people notice that more, and it hopefully affects them. And like, I don't know, even if it doesn't, it's just, it feels good to like dedicate pain to the world, you know what I mean? If that makes sense to anybody. But I don't know, I stood out there maybe a half hour or something like that, but I got a lot of honks and waves and smiles. And I'm at the courthouse in Marion. I don't know if, but I just sit on the corner in the sun, and I feel like people, especially this time of year, don't really get a lot of I don't know, there's no like nothing growing and everything, and it can be really like a bleak time of year. So I don't know, I just feel like it's the perfect time to like take a little pain and spread some joy, you know what I mean? Dude, and the sun's out, dude. It feels so good out today. But dude, and the dude. But the cool thing about it is you feel awesome afterwards. Like, just getting a couple people to honk and wave, and their face all lighting up and shit that you don't even know. That was like the coolest thing ever. And now I'm all pumped for the day. I'm ready to get some shit done. Well, here's what my sign looked like. I just did something quick. I did it on a whiteboard because it's sustainable, and I can make other signs later instead of just wasting this sign. You know what I mean? Also, I'm just a cheapo, and I don't like spending money, and I already had this shit, so. So go get inspired, go do some cool shit, ripple the happiness outward and save the world, and get outside today and just breathe some fresh air. You know what I mean? So hope everybody's having a wonderful day and stay trill, my G's.